Hello students. In the previous video of the chapter 5th Geography, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife, we discussed about the types of vegetations. India is a biodiverse country. Like the varieties of the vegetations, India is also rich in the variety of the wildlife. In this video, we will discuss about the wildlife of India. India has approximately 90,000 animal species and 2,000 species of birds. They constitute 13% of the world's total. There are about 2,546 species of the fish, and that is nearly 12% of the world's stock. And it also shares 5 to 8% world's amphibian, reptiles, and mammals. India is a home to elephants, one-horned rhinoceros, wild ass, camels, Indian bisons, nilgai, gazelles, and a different species of monkeys. And India is the only country in the world that has both lions and tigers. The natural habitat of lions is Gir forest in Gujarat, and of tiger is a forest of Madhya Pradesh, the Sundarban of West Bengal, and the Himalaya region. Ladakh, that is a freezing high altitude, are the home to yak, the Tibetan antelope, wild sheep, bear, the ibex, snow leopard, and the red pandas. In river banks means a lake and a coastal area, we are finding turtle, gorilla, and the gharials. The bird life in India is also very pretty and colorful with peacock, parakeets, ducks, and the cranes. We have selected our crops from a biodiverse environment, like from the reserve of edible plants. We also experiment and selected many medicinal plants. The animals were selected from large stock provided by nature as milk animals. They also provided us broad power, transportation, meat, eggs. And the fish provide nutritious food. And many insects help in pollination of crops and fruit trees and exert biological control on such insects which are harmful. Means every species has a role to play in the ecosystems. So the conservation is also essential. And due to the excessive exploitation of the plants and animal resource by human beings, the ecosystem has been disturbed. About 1300 plant species are endangered and 20 species are extinct. And quite a few animal species are also endangered and some have become extinct. And a main cause for this major threat to nature are hunting by greedy hunters for the commercial purpose. Animals and birds are killed for their skin, feathers, and in some cases for museums. And the next threat is a pollution, that is due to the chemical and industrial waste. That is a main cause for threat to nature environment. The use of pesticide and the pollution of the environment threaten many birds and animal species throughout the world. And the greatest dangers to the wildlife is the introduction of the alien species and the destruction of their habitat by cutting the forest, by cleaning of land for homes, farmland, dams, and highways destroy the habitat of wildlife. And it is responsible for if the plants and animals disappear from the earth's surface, then the ecological balance will be disturbed. Without plants, there will be no oxygen available for breathing, and after some time, everybody will die. So, to protect the flora and the fauna of the country, the government has taken many steps. 14 biosphere reserves have been set up in the country to protect flora and fauna. 4 out of these, the Sundarbans in the West Bengal, Nanda Devi in the Uttarakhand, the Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, and the Nilgiris. And financially and technical assistance is provided to many botanical gardens by the government since 1992. The Project Tiger, Project Rhino, Project Great Indian Bustards, and many other eco-development projects have been introduced by the government. 89 national parks, 490 wildlife sanctuaries, and zoological gardens are set up to take care of natural heritage. So, all of us must realize the importance of the natural ecosystem for our own survival, and it is possible when indiscriminate destruction means reckless cutting of the trees and for the natural environment is put to an immediate end. Now topic related these question answers you have to do on your fair notebook.